So a relevant development out of Switzerland, Frank. We heard from the Swiss government outlining in a report key measures that basically what the markets care about is that they're asking for stronger capital requirements from UBS. Let's start by looking at the shares. At the moment, UBS shares are trading lower. They ended Wednesday session down by about 3%. Off the back of this report. The key open question here is that we don't know by how much the capital requirements will be tightened in the future, but the mere suggestion that this will have to be done is putting pressure on the stock and more broadly on the overall question about the future of this mega European bank. Now, UBS has not commented on this report. However, in recent weeks, we did hear from the management team in a letter to shareholders, and they said very clearly that what happened to Credit Suisse was not a regulation problem, it was a broken business model. And therefore, they do not believe that they need stronger capital requirements. Just to remind our viewers that when you look at the latest numbers from UBS, they have a relatively strong CET1 capital ratio above 14%. They have a target of reaching 18% of CET1 capital ratio by 2028. So they're doing quite a lot of work when it comes to that. Now, I also spoke to an equity analyst yesterday to understand what is the feeling in the investment community about these developments out of Switzerland. And he told me that the open question from an investment point of view is actually what happens to the integration of Credit Suisse. They already were expecting some sort of message from the regulators and the policymakers that would include tighter capital requirements. He actually said that what we heard yesterday could have been even worse for the bank. But ultimately, what they're focused on and what they want to hear from UBS when they report their next results is on an update on this acquisition, how the integration is going. And we know that the second quarter will be very important for the merger of the legal entity. So let's see what UBS will say at the next results. But no doubt, a very important moment to look at this stock.